Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to share today 3 easy, healthy fall dessert recipes. All of these recipes are gluten and dairy free, and the most amazing part is that you also cannot tell that they're refined sugar free. So they're amazing as dessert, as a snack, or just if you have a sweet tooth and like just craving something sweet. Been making them on repeat. I feel Max has been very happy too. There have been delicious treats in the fridge. All of the recipes are also available on my app Sourcing Body, and they're all quick and easy to make. So let's hop right into it. So let's start with our apple pie tum cookies. Any apple pie flavor things gives me such a nostalgic feeling because Dutch apple pie is a traditional dish in the Netherlands and something I eat a lot while growing up. This recipe is a little easier and it doesn't require a lot of work. Start by making the dough. Add almond flour, melted coconut oil, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt to a bowl. Mix it together with a fork or even your hands until it forms a nice steady ball. Cover it with plastic or Tupperware and just place it in the fridge for about an hour or in the freezer for 30 minutes. This makes the dough a little harder, so after we can shape it well. In the meantime, let's prepare the apples. Peel and cut up 2 apples in small pieces. You want to make this as fine as possible because otherwise it will not fit in your cookie. I used the same technique as cutting an onion and it worked pretty well. Add the apples to a mixing bowl and then add a generous amount of cinnamon, a pinch of salt that really brings out the flavor, and about 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Stir everything together so the flavors can really absorb. Grab the dough out of the fridge and separate this in 6 to 7 equal parts. I roll it into a little ball and then I gently smash it onto the baking tray with a paper sheet. Then you use your finger and thumb to create a little hole. That's why it's a tum cookie. And then we're gonna repeat the process until you finish all the dough. Then scoop some of the apple pie mixture into the cookies and fill up each cookie. Place it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on 350 Fahrenheit, or until the edges are nice and golden brown. And here you go, your apple pie tum cookie is done. I absolutely love this with an afternoon tea or when I'm craving something sweet. The cookie is soft, it's moist, it's so delicious and really warms my heart with all the apple pie flavors. Next up is our blueberry crumble. I always make this dessert when I have friends over because it's so easy and convenient, and it's honestly always one of my guests' favorite. I start by adding gluten-free oats to a bowl. Add coconut oil, salt, cinnamon, maple syrup, and I mix everything together. Then in a separate mixing bowl, I add some wild frozen blueberries. It actually works better with frozen blueberries than regular ones, so just make a quick note of that. Then we're adding some lemon zest. I absolutely love this to bring out the flavor. Some maple syrup for sweetness and tapioca flour. Put the blueberry mixture into your pie form and then we're adding the crumble on top. And that's it. You just add it into the oven for about 25 minutes and you can serve it with some coconut whip or vanilla ice cream, and it is so delicious. Then last but not least is our pumpkin coffee cake with pecans. Funny enough, this cake doesn't contain any coffee, but they call it a coffee cake because it's delicious to serve and eat with a cup of coffee. I add 1 cup of pumpkin puree to a big mixing bowl. Obviously, pumpkin is in season and this is the ultimate dish for a fall recipe. Then we're adding the melted coconut oil, coconut sugar, 1 egg, and mix everything together until smooth. You can use a hand whisk or even a food processor if you like. Then in a separate bowl, we're going to mix all the dry ingredients with almond flour, oat flour, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder. Mix everything together and add the wet mixture to the dry mixture and gently fold everything together. Then we're prepping the toppings. Chop up 3/4 cup of pecan nuts. I absolutely love pecans for any sweet fall recipe. In a bowl, add 4 tablespoons of oat flour, coconut oil, coconut sugar, cinnamon, and some ground cloves. In a square baking tray, I add the baking sheet and I spray some coconut oil. Add the pumpkin dough too and spread it all out. The paper sheet just makes it easier to remove, but it's honestly optional. Then add the pecan mixture on top and spread it all out. Bake it in the oven for about 40 minutes until golden brown. And here we go. 4 delicious pumpkin coffee cake with coffee is ready. It's a perfect afternoon pick-me-up, and you can even freeze them if you want to eat them at a later time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Soul Sync Body fall dessert recipes. You can make so many different variations also at home. Maybe adding nut butters on top, like almond butter, peanut butter goes really well, or a coconut whip, or even like some fresh fruits. You can make so many different variations. If you're recreating at home, then don't forget to tag me. I always love reposting it. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Your support is always so much appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys very soon.